So my name is Whitney. I'm Director of Human Resources at PSYONIC. My role currently is to make sure that everyone at the company has access to the good resources, has good backup if they need help with personnel issues, and access to the best benefits we can offer. My job is important because I'm the one that's got my ear to the ground to see who needs what kind of support, because we need somebody to make sure that the employees are taken care of, that they have someone to support them and to help keep them happy and healthy. My connection to PSYONIC started because I am Adil's wife. He was pursuing a PhD, and right alongside him, I learned how his research really needed to become a company to impact people the way that we felt needed. The world just needs access to better prosthetics. And so we felt compelled to act, even though it was a total unexpected direction in his life, in my life, but I've been alongside him for the ride. When the company was very young, we went on this trip to China, right? And so we were in mainland China in Shenzhen, and many of us went. And my whole role, I wasn't even formally employed with PSYONIC at the time, but my role was to keep everyone there alive. So I would, make sure that everyone had meals. I would make sure that we all, had something to wear. Like it was basically like house mom. And it's so silly because it's like translating from then to now, it really is kind of the same thing. Like making sure everyone has what they need to feel good and feel like they have enough support to just be able to focus on their work. To do my job well, you have to be able to work with people, to understand what someone needs. Sometimes that even involves understanding without them telling you the full story. So my background is actually social work. I'm a licensed clinical social worker with a robust experience in that field. It translates nicely to the work in human resources, and even I've interacted a lot with our patients and their history. Many of our patients have become amputees out of traumatic situations, and I'm well trained to help someone through the experience of that. You need to be able to communicate well. And also, when it comes to going through iterations of things like finger sleeves that, are part of the hand, I had to learn how to communicate with engineers because social workers and engineers are a bit of a different breed. So I learned that process of communicating things in a way that made sense across both of our languages. The reality of running a company is you're just kind of working all the time. And I think anyone with any company is probably like in that boat. If you have a company that's yours, it's like your baby. And PSYONIC was literally born a month before our first child. So it really feels like we entered a stage of parenthood. So yeah, the thing is, the job of that, it's just a 24-hour job. And it is so true with Adil. Like he'll get home from work, like his mind is still in all of it. The next iteration for a part, or what's going to happen, to logistically move to a new place. Whatever the thing is, or really at this point, it's more like 5 things at a time. And his mind is running until, past midnight every night, and then he's up at the beginning of the day before I am, just getting back at it. So, he just is constantly in this mental space. I am looking forward to just the next stage of prosthetics in general. And I think that Adil really does have the vision to get us there, like integration with natural nerves, through surgeries, and just having our hand work with that. Our hand has already been shown to work for people who have had those surgeries, and it's amazing to see it happen in real life. And also, I'm really interested in what will come of our goal with a leg. I have a first row seat to Adil's mental process when he's iterating on a new idea And this one I think is going to be really cool. I think it's going to be a really exciting thing for us to dive into making legs as well. And there's no cooler place to do that than San Diego, where triathlons are just a thing that is so common. So yeah, I'm really excited about what the future holds for the company.